It's so terrific, you know, being in a group of people who have actually written things, made some money at it to boot. You know, makes me think that it might be within the realm of possibility for me.
Oh, very nice. I had a good day as well. I sketched by the pond until the light changed too drastically.
Didn't you freeze?
Not really. I love it when it's brisk. I find the central heating over here almost suffocating.
Oh, well, then you'd be right at home in our house. We've got no heating whatsoever upstairs. Lots of quilts and comforters.
I do feel at home here. I'm so eager to meet your mother.
Oh, well, I think you'd become great friends.
Made so many friends already. Betsy, Mrs. Mitchell, Mrs. Stewart, Sierra, Margot.
Sure that's just the beginning?
I must let you get back to work, and I'd like to drive back into town before it gets dark. This driving on the wrong side of the road still unnerves me.
Sabrina, the right side of the road, remember?
Of course, the right side of the road. I'm still rather confused. I seldom know what I'm saying these days, which is why it's best to say very little. Thank you for a lovely day.
Well, don't thank me. I'll see you later when I come to pick up Franny, huh?
Yes. Here. Yes, see you later.
Thanks. So long.
Hey, you look busy. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, that's okay. My phone was ringing off the hook, and thought I'd come out here and concentrate, but it's not working at all.
No. You were kind of edgy earlier. I forgot to tell you, I got an A in anatomy.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm real proud of you. That's great.
Thank you. My teacher, Miss D'Angela, says I have a natural ability in anatomy. I know what you're thinking.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
I was kidding.
I think it's nice that, we're at least talking now, not going for each other's throats and everything.
Yeah. And I know that, it's sometimes my fault,
It's my fault, too,
Oh, gosh.
I wish sometimes that I was your age again. It'd be great, Could live all those years over again. But I'm real proud of you, Meg. I really am. I am.
Thanks. It's great. Nobody's ever told me I was natural at anything except getting into trouble. Well. Okay. See ya.
Hey, listen. You busy tonight or anything?
No, and I haven't spoken to Tonio in days.
No, wait, just a minute now. Don't get defensive. I was just asking if you'd like to come over for dinner. Craig's going to be there. Seth's going to be there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure, I'd like that.
Okay, great. Meet you in the parking lot, I don't know, about half an hour or something?
Fine, yeah. Okay.
Hey, Meg, how are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you, Kate?
Hi, Iva. Hi, Betsy. How are you? Good. Hi, how you doing? You coming to dinner with us?
No, I just came by to pick up Sierra.
Any news from Steve?
Well, the last I heard, he's working with an old friend of his. But they seem to be doing all right. He seems to feel the pressure's lifted a little bit in Corfu.
Maybe we all ought to go there.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Sierra.
Hi. Hi, Eva.
Hi.
Hey, do you mind if we stop by the stables on the way? Because Lily's really excited about this new stable, man.
Oh, does Holden know about this?
No, not that way. I mean, the job he's doing. No, I'd love to go if I can find free spirit again, please.
Yes, you may, but I'll be jealous. And give Lily my love, will you?
Listen, why don't you go in person? You can check out this man wonder yourself.
No, I don't. While you're there, will you ask Colin and Lily to come by, and will you bring the ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Okay. Take care. See you later.
See you later. Oh, hey, John.
Hi,
John.
I don't know. I'd like vanilla.
Yeah. Can I talk to you for a minute?
I'm going to go to my office. I'll be in there.
What, John?
I know you're close to Iva Steiner. I just thought you might like to know. For some reason, she seems to be on Lucinda Walsh's hit list. And I know that you know what kind of enemy Lucinda can be. I just thought maybe you'd like to know. Kind of watch out for Iva, maybe. Just maybe, you know.
Yeah, I plan to watch out for her.
Okay.
Thank you, John.
Welcome.
Ambrose, darling. Hello, it's me. Ah, yes, I finished the meeting with Rex. Yeah. Look, I picked up some awfully interesting, tantalizing gossip. Apparently, Brian McCall wants to sell the Argus. Yes. Well, I want it. Yeah. Go out and buy it for me, all right? Fast. Not in my own name, darling. No, we'd never sell it to Walsh Enterprises. Form a corporation. You can name it whatever you like. I don't have to tell you how. Well, why? Just because James used it to take stock away from me, then why should that deter me? Mine is the worthy cause.
I'm so impressed. What a wonderful thing to do with an old family home. I think we should do the same thing, or something like this, with our manor house back in Edinburgh.
Oh, Beatrice, the manor house is the McKechnie family estate. It has been for 3 generations.
I know, Duncan, but you don't need 2 homes now that you have your castle here. And as I've told Brian, I never really felt as if I belonged at the manor house in Edinburgh.
You know, it's getting near the dinner hour here. We should probably get going.
Oh, dear. Do I see a storm gathering? Duncan, can't you be happy and twinkling for the next few days till my wedding's over? Then you can glower all you like.
I've told you, it's not that simple.
Well, it could be. My dear brother enjoys complications.
Oh, yes. Duncan McComplicated.
Well, we really have to go.
Oh,
So,
wait, one moment.
listen, I'd like to... Why do you want to come to the wedding if you're still in love with Brian?
Well, I want him to see that I'm not pining away for him anymore, and I owe him that much. Don't you think?
I see.
Duncan, I'm ready. Shall we go?
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye, Beatrice.
Well, Cinderella, you ready to go back to the kitchen?
Harriet, I've got myself trapped in one of my little white lies, and now both Duncan and I are stuck in it.
What's Duncan got to do with it?
Well, it's too complicated to explain, especially when I don't understand it totally myself.
The truth is, Beatrice is not my sister. She's my daughter. But she must never know she's illegitimate.
How can I marry her with a secret like that between us?
You promised you wouldn't tell her. You gave your word as a Scotsman.
So look on your face. I mean, and for a groom to be.
I'm sorry. I'm just lost in thought.
Well, you
Let me
just
take a
have
coat.
to stop that right this minute because we've got a lot of things to plan and not any time to do it in.
Okay, I am all yours, all right?
Oh, tell me, first of all, have you bought a gift for your bride?
As a matter of fact, I did. I took care of it a few minutes ago.
Took care of it? Took care. In what way do you mean?
I can't say anything more about it.
Oh, why?
Because
Come
I'm
on.
superstitious and it's Friday the 13th. But let's just say that it's definite that we'll be living away from here.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that. But if it's something you feel like you truly have to do, then I will try to be happy. You know, I really am very happy these days.
How's your husband? Where is he?
My husband is at the police station. I should have married a cop.
You know, he's turning into a terrific reporter. He's got a natural nose for news, that man.
Oh, I'm proud of him.
Can I talk to you for a minute, Brian?
Yeah?
Oh, well, I guess that's a little hint from me that you'd like me to disappear.
No, not at all. I think this is something that concerns you as well. You might be interested. You know, Lucinda Walsh owns the City Times. She owns a television station here in town. She's pretty much got a stranglehold on public opinion. I overheard her telling her lawyer that she wants to buy the Argus. Good and cheap. Told him even set up a dummy corporation if he had to. If that happens, she'll control everything in this town.
Well, you can be damn sure she'll never get her hands on the Argus.
Bet your butt on that. I mean, it'll have to be over my dead body.
I don't think you have to go that far.
It's just remarkable. You know what it is? It's awesome. The Augean stables were never this squeaky clean. We got a Hercules in our hands, yeah.
Just be careful, Hercules. She'll find 11 more labors for you to perform.
Oh, now don't listen to a word she says. Darling, I'm so glad to see you here. Would you kindly come around more often?
Oh, I will now that the work's done, I promise.
And let Lily give you the party at the house.
We're talking about that.
Okay. Well, we've got to go. We're late. Jane and I are going to watch Judith Clayton in her first show on my new television station. You want to join us?
I can't. Meeting holds him here.
Oh, he left the office before we did.
Yeah, I know, but he wanted to get changed first, so...
Well, darling, he can always make a phone call and come on up. See ya.
Okay.
I think we ought to get television set.
Excuse me. I'll groom Big Max. Okay. That was a great ride you gave him. You really know your way around horses.
Thank you. I should by now. Thanks. See ya. Yo, your mother's right. That guy's very nice. The place looks fantastic.
Yes.
I think it's great.
Yes, you're right. Now let's talk about your birthday party. What's to think about? I mean, just say yes, please.
Because, Lily, I feel very uncomfortable with you and Holden giving me my party.
Friends give other friends parties.
Okay, I can't say anything.
Oh, yes, it's settled then. It's settled. Oh, thanks. I guess I'll have to invite Meg, too, right? I think Lila, Craig, and Iva are on to what's going on with her and Antonio. You know, even Iva came right out and asked me if I knew what was going on.
I hope they have some luck in preventing her from seeing him. I certainly can't do anything about it. Have you told Holden?
No. No, I'm feeling really guilty about it. I'm not worried. I mean, I know I'm not worried about it hurting him. I'm just worried he's going to go after Tonio's throat and lose his job over what may be just a few innocent phone calls.
Well, I think it's a little more than that. I followed Meg to Tonio's room one night.
Oh, no. Oh, no, then I have to tell Holden. Tonight.
This is unbelievable. Is General Patton been here? The Army has been here to clean us up.
How you doing? Yes, yes, it's a miracle. It's beautiful, and I want you to meet the man responsible for this
Go get it. This guy's great. I couldn't keep it like this.
Hey, you're the new stableman? You know?
After meeting two such lovely ladies my first day here, I decided to give Oakdale a try.
Boy, that is terrific, Meg. Boy, that's great. Oh, it's so good to have you home for a change.
Well, yes, and I'm going to make you dinner.
Oh, no, Meggie, I've got to work tonight. I'm going to pick Franny up on the way.
Oh, fine. Well, if you'd preferred Mona Lisa to Shea Meg, your loss.
I'll help.
No, thank you. And don't worry, I won't break anything.
Hey, and congratulations on that grade again, huh?
Thank you! Wow!
Oh, boy, it is so great to see her like that again. Just reminds me of when she was a kid.
Yeah, she
everything's exciting. Nothing is impossible for her.
She feels real good about herself. Let's hope it lasts.
Is there something you're not telling me?
I think Meg is seeing Tonio Reyes.
Look, if Tonio Reyes so much as lays a hand on Meg, he'll have me to deal with. Now, do you hear me about that?
I know. But Meg is denying everything. She's saying it's just a few conversations, just a few phone calls.
Well, then hopefully you're just wrong about it.
Well, that's what I was hoping for. But after talking to her, seeing the expression on her face, I realized that this was not the first time that she'd heard it.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by Scope. Now the power of Scope comes in peppermint, too. And by Attends, bladder control protection. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
As much as I missed you. No, you didn't.
Oh, look at that. What a contest. Isn't it wonderful?
Well,
I was worried about you. I had no idea you'd be with your brother talking to me.
well, we were at Mulligan's pub making arrangements for the reception.
I don't understand. Why Mulligan's? After all, I own 2 beautiful restaurants here in town, and I would give you a family rate.
Don't be hurt, Lisa. I can't explain it. It's just that Mulligan's is our lucky place. And I love the Irish atmosphere.
Do you really? Have you ever been there?
Well, no. Actually, I've never been there. But I feel as if I'd love it.
But you rascal, I'll bet you've been there plenty of times, traveling all over the world and all, right?
Oh, well, not in a very long time.
Oh, my heavens, I have to rush. I've got to go over to Ken for a minute, and I have to go back to my beautiful establishment, Mona Lisa.
I'll see you there,
And-
okay?
All right. Oh, and sweetheart, please do not worry about the arrangements for the wedding. Don't let it get you down because you're talking to a real expert here on weddings. Just remember to say, I do, at the right time and right place. Everything else will take care of itself. Bye, everyone.
Well, let me talk to you a little bit.
What do you want to do? Bye, Lisa. Yeah, bye-bye, sweetheart. Come on. Can you come out to the island with us now?
No, not till Earl gets back to cover for me.
Oh, that reminds me. Shannon's agreed to come to the wedding.
I'm glad to hear it. McCall.
Brian, it's Shannon.
Well, we were just talking about you. I'm glad to hear that you're coming.
Well, how could I stay away from an event I engineered?
That's true. I owe you a lot.
Oh, nonsense. But if you really feel that way, a Russian sable would do nicely. Listen, before this conversation gets all sticky and sentimental, I called to tell Beatrice that Harriet will be thrilled to be her maid of honor.
Hold on a minute. Harriet's going to be in the wedding.
That's great.
She's delighted, Shannon. Thanks for calling. You're a very special lady.
I'll tell you, I can't believe the change in one day.
Yeah, what I can't believe is that stable boy who couldn't take his eyes off you, by the way.
Oh, come on. Maybe I just remind him of someone he knows.
Right.
Come on, it's kind of flattering.
Oh, come on, it's kind of ridiculous. It's about as ridiculous as that cowboy act of his.
Why would you say that?
I don't like the guy. Listen, you probably hired him for the wrong reasons. He's a weirdo. What? What is so funny?
You are. You're like a jealous big brother.
Well, as you know, you don't have a big brother.
Well, I don't need one. I have you.
I think it's very ridiculous.
Don't you?
Give your friend's horse a good ride. Hope you stop by more often.
Yeah, well, I plan to.
Yeah, well, I'm going to head out to the farm. You want to come with me, Lil?
I can't. I mean to hold him here, but listen, thank Iva and give her my love.
Sure will. Sure will. Listen, glad you're staying at Betsy's. And now make sure she gets plenty of rest. will you?
Yes, Dr. Montgomery.
Please don't worry, so I'm only pregnant. Say hi to Iva for me.
Yeah. I'll see y'all.
See you, Craig.
Take care.
I'm going to call John, let him know I'm going to be a little late.
Oh, sorry, listen, I must have pulled a wire or something when I was cleaning up. This phone isn't working right.
Oh, that explains it. Then before, go up to the house, use the phone, and I'll wait for you.
Okay. Bye, everybody. See you.
Bye-bye. And I think that Betsy and I are going to go, too, because I'm starving.
Yeah, me too. I am too. Well, listen, I'm glad to see you here. I'm glad you got the job. I knew you were good at changing tires, but I had no idea you were so talented with horses.
What do you know? Life is full of surprises.
Well, it's pure John Dixon, isn't it? Leave it to him to put Andy right in the middle.
Yeah, but now listen, I don't want you to get all upset about it. Your mother talked to me about it, and She's convinced me that I really was overreacting.
Well, I don't think you were. I think you have a right to hold your ground. We can't let him get away with stuff
But,
like
honey,
this.
we have to be careful not to get defensive about this because of a sense of guilt that we might have. I mean, I'm trying very hard, but I'm not completely free of it yet. And I don't know that I ever will be.
I know. It certainly wasn't easy trying to explain everything to Tom.
I guess what we really have to do is just focus on the fact of how fortunate we were to have found our daughter. I'm really grateful, too, that none of the newspapers or television seem to have sensationalized Howard Lansing.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Sabrina, I understand that you're taking this town by storm.
Oh, did Mother tell you that? I'd hardly say so. Oh, thank you. But I am having a lovely time.
Well, we're glad to hear that.
We missed you, Father.
Well, I missed you, too. I have something for you from your brother. He asked me to deliver this.
I feel as if my life has become an embarrassment of riches. Would you like to hear it?
If you'd like us to, yes.
Dear Sabrina, the one thing I never expected was to wake up this morning and discover I had an honest-to-goodness 21-year-old sister I never knew about. I feel like a kid on Christmas who thought he'd opened all his presents and suddenly found another one with his name on it under the tree, and it turned out to be the best gift of all. He's quite wonderful. Until we meet in person, let me just say that parents are nice, but siblings are fun. I look forward to some great times with you and Franny when I get back to Oakdale. And if anybody pulls your pigtails, you tell them they'll have to answer to your big brother. I owe you at least as many black eyes as I delivered for Franny. Seriously, I'm here for you, Sabrina, whenever you need me. Much love, Tom.
And he means it, too.
I'm sure he does. I can't wait to meet him.
Well, he's coming home the first weekend he can get away. Well, Franny, you didn't have to get all dressed up just because it's my first evening home.
Seth's picking me up on the way to work.
You're very lucky, Franny. Seth's a very kind and gentle man.
Yeah, he is. I am very lucky. But he can lose his temper every once in a while, just like the rest of us. Daddy, I didn't tell you what happened at the Mona Lisa the other night. John came in, and Seth really laid into him. He told him what he thought of everything that he'd done to his mother and to you and to Sabrina.
Well, good for Seth.
Well, yes and no. He kind of got out of control. It's a good thing Lisa was there. Seth might have thrown John out.
Hi.
Can I take your coat? You give it
Oh, no thanks. Franny and I are just going to be going. Hi, Seth. Hello again.
Hi, honey.
Hello. How are you? Hey, glad to have you back.
Good to be back.
Yeah, hi, Kim.
Seth, listen, when are we ever going to sit down and talk about this engagement party that we want to have?
Oh, look, can we wait until Mama gets back? She'd like to be involved with it, I'm sure.
When do you expect your mother home, Seth?
Dinner's on the stove.
Oh, thank you.
Half an hour.
Thank you.
Why are you up here all alone?
It's a good place to think. Yeah. I know what you mean. I've had some of my best daydreams up here. You know, maybe I was switched at birth. What are you talking about? I don't know. Just you all seem to be so contented to stay here for the rest of your life. I've got so many dreams.
Oh, Meg, you know, it's really great to have dreams. It's just how you go about making them come true.
Special delivery.
That's the
We're
important
Iva
thing.
Snyder. Hey.
Hi. Where's my delivery?
Right here, it's me.
No, the ice cream.
Oh, I put that in the freezer already.
Ah, good man. I'm getting out of here. See you later. And when I ring the dinner bell, you all get inside.
Aye.
Well, it's good to be back in the reign of reality again.
How was the stable?
Spotless. Lucinda's hired a new stud who cleans up there.
I gather you're not impressed.
Yeah, well, every time I go there, I just have to deal with the memories of what that woman did to me.
And Sierra?
That, too. Seeing Lily there, knowing that you're her mother, that gets to me.
Well, don't let it.
John pulled me aside today. He wanted to warn me. He said that I ought to know that you're on Lucinda's hit list.
Yeah, I know. Lucinda saw John and I talking. She jumped to all the wrong conclusions. And then she just about said everything. And then she blamed me.
Yeah, well, that's what worries me. Lucinda Walsh is the worst woman in the world to have as an enemy.
Hey, I can handle it. You know? It's just I don't want Lily to get hurt.
There you go.
Well, there's no answer at the penthouse, and John left the hospital.
Well, have a glass of champagne with us, darling. You can try later.
Well, you're going to be watching your television program. I don't think it's...
Oh, well, that's all right. We can all watch together on the big screen, okay?
Oh, hi. Hi, Rosa, how are you? How are you? Let me help you here.
Rosa, look what you've got. Oh, it looks
that's great.
delicious. You know I can't thank you enough. Rosa's a real jewel.
As long as everybody's happy, I'm...
Well, you are happy, aren't you, Rosa?
Oh, sí. She not like Dr. Dix.
No.
No, I not like Dr. Dixon.
No.
Well, the time is upon us, I think. Let us go and view. Bring the champagne, Jane. And you make your phone call, and we'll see you in a minute.
Okay, Miss Walsh, what is this program about?
Oh, darling, it's just human interest. It's called Heart of the City.
Oh. Maybe we ought to call some of Andrew's friends in the neighborhood because,
John, listen, Andy took a walk with Paul. He'll be back in a minute.
What was Paul doing
He's
here?
going to spend the night here.
Yeah, Paul...
Honest to gosh, John.
Hey, Johnny.
What?
Don't say it like that. Look, I want to thank you for the tip about old Lucy Walsh. I tell you, thanks to you, she's not going to get a hold of the Argus.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad to hear it. The woman would like to own the town, you know.
I was so touched by Tom's letter, and I'm very fond of his wife, Margot. She's lovely. She's been here a great deal.
It's time for the 6 o'clock news, isn't it?
You're right. Honey, you want to turn off?
This is Judith Clayton, and welcome to Oakdale's newest TV news magazine, Heart of Our City.
Yeah, that's Lucinda's television station.
Yeah, well, leave it up to old Lucy to hire the worst gossip monger in the whole country.
In our lead story this evening, I will tell you all about the sensational secret behind the suicide of Howard Lansing, one-time administrator of Memorial Hospital. A secret involving the discovery of an illegitimate child, now here in Oakdale, born years ago to one of the most prestigious families in the heart of our city.
I cannot believe.
Great.
I don't care if she's still on the air.
Listen.
No,
let me
get
get out
that
of here, all right?
script and get
Okay.
that script to the hairdresser.
Might as well.
I mean, how dare anybody do this when I told
Rose, I'm leaving now.
I don't see you no more now.
Well, Lily's going to throw a birthday party for me here.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna cook everything you like. Unos chilitos, bien calientitos.
Muchas gracias. Right.
You know what my suggestion is? You guys get yourselves together and pick out a scapegoat. Because the entire staff is fired until I find out who's responsible for this.
Maybe it's not such a good time to ask about dinner.
The world is such a wicked place, Rosie. You gotta keep running, or they steal your legs right out from under you. You cannot trust anyone.
Obviously, you can't. I seem to remember you making a promise to me that you would never publicize anything about this story. Obviously, promises mean nothing to you, so I don't see why any promise I made to you I should be bound by.
Looks like maybe your boyfriend isn't coming.
He will.
I like your friend Dusty.
Me too.
Easy guy to talk to. Maybe because he's an old ranch hand like me. I'm gonna check the feed bins.
I thought you'd never get here.
I thought being honest was so important to you.
It is.
Then why didn't you tell me what was going on between my sister and your brother-in-law? And don't tell me you didn't know, because I know you knew about it.
You're right, I knew. But like I told Dusty, I didn't want to tell you because I thought you might...
You told Dusty, but you couldn't tell me about it?
Brian, I feel so safe with you.
I want you to always feel that way.
I will. Because there's nothing dark or mysterious between us.
A little mystery is kind of fun sometimes.
A little. But I'm talking about keeping secrets from each other. Promise me you'll always share everything with me, even if you don't think I want to hear it. When I was about to marry Thomas, as much as I loved him, I felt uneasy because I knew he was keeping secrets from me.
I'm sure if he did that, he felt that it was for your own good.
I don't want that kind of protection.
Beatrice, Julia's finished the alterations on your wedding gown. She wants you to try it on before dinner.
Good. Where is she?
In your bedroom.
Right back.
Okay. It's a good thing I arrived when I did.
I'm not so sure it is. You've put me in an impossible situation here, Duncan. Beatrice doesn't like secrets, and that you're asking me to start my married life here with a very large secret between us.
I'm sorry it bothers you, Brian, but that's the way it has to be.
Not in my book. I won't go through the rest of my life feeling guilty every time I look in her eyes. She trusts me.
So do I, because you gave me your word as a Scotsman.
I know I did, and I'm asking you to release me from that promise. For Beatrice's sake as well as mine, and if you don't, so help me God, I'll call off this wedding.
Stay tuned for Capital. Next on most of these CBS stations. Christie Brothers. Jewelry by Monet. This is Dan Regent, inviting you to join us again Monday for As the World Turns.